There you are.
I am speaking today because of that great soul, John Lewis, who said, when you see something that is not right, not just, not fair, you have a moral obligation to say something and to do something. My name is Wanderly Lindsay. I have worked as an executive assistant at UCSF for 10 years. I'm experiencing firsthand how UC is sacrificing the health and welfare of its employees by laying staff off, not replacing staff, and forcing more and more work on the few remaining employees, such as myself. This is bringing us physically and mentally to the breaking point. And this cannot continue much longer without hurting us and harming the institution's operations. So examples of those financial breaking points are, for instance, UC leadership sacrifice. They said that they're going to share the pain with unrepresented staff by taking a 10% pay cut. Instead, they're giving back a couple of vacation days, and at the same time, they're threatening us with layoffs and furloughs. That's not right, it's not fair, and it's morally repugnant. Then UC has the systemic misclassification of jobs. I accepted a UC position with one set of responsibilities, and no sooner did I get in than I find it demands greater and higher level responsibilities. When I asked for the higher salary and the title to compensate me, I was bullied, I was threatened. UC hired a law firm to silence me. And this is systemic at the university. It's a corruption of leadership and a vast waste of millions of dollars of taxpayer money fighting me and anybody else who chooses to speak up. And by the way, I won 2 years of back pay. The UC Regents are trying to force a 1.5% pension increase only on non-represented staff. And this is yet another financial burden they want us to bear. And it's caused by their mismanagement and defunding of the pension. They have an ethical obligation to follow the academic senate's research and fund our pension without having staff fix their ineptitude. And finally, we as staff are under enormous pressure financially and mentally as UC continues to squeeze more and more work and money out of us. So when we read credible analysis of the billions of dollars UC has in reserve and their choice to fund over $200 million in new construction, then we have to ask, why is UC choosing to implement cutbacks when it has huge reserves to weather economic downturns? So they market themselves as being the epitome of quality care and preach about how much they care about staff. Well, they should prove it by stopping their attacks on non-represented staff, no layoffs, no furloughs, no increase in employee pension contributions. And again, finally, as John Lewis so eloquently commanded, and I paraphrase here, UC, you have a mission and a mandate to be on the right side of history. Thank you, Amy.